So, hello everyone, and welcome to tonight's Era Village Collectibles. It's very dark in here tonight. I don't know why, but plug that in. 1 second. I can't. I don't have any more. I don't have any more slots for it to go into. So we're just going to have to deal with darkness like this. So I know it's Patrick's Day, so we're going to wait and see who turns up. I know an awful lot of people have been out. They're out and about, so we'll see who actually turns up. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. There will be a video coming up later on this evening. There's a few videos later coming on this evening. Andrew Fox, hello John, happy St. Patrick's Day. Hello Andrew, how are you keeping? There's going to be some videos coming up tonight. One is like a St. Patrick's Day parade, it's an Irish team doing, and the other one is just with Times political stuff that's going on at the minute. I thought it would be interesting to stick it up, so that's going up as well. So they should be up this evening, hopefully before 11 o'clock. So we have a busy night. As I said, I'm sorry for the darkness in here today. I don't know why it's so dark. It just is. I think my bulb is on the way out. I might have to get a new one. So, how has everybody been? So, we'll just, I see Andrew is in. It says there's another person in online, and I've gotten Andrew Scott, Andy Johnson. Evening all. Hello, Andrew. How are you? Hope you're keeping well. Sorry about the rugby yesterday, but it was a good game. It was a very good game. I didn't get to see the match tonight. Wasn't there a match on tonight? I'm not sure what happened there. But yeah. So how are we all keeping? So collecting wise, what have we been up to? We've not been doing much. We're trying to finish off projects. It's that time of the year where there's lots of bills and stuff coming in, so we have to Manchester United, Liverpool. No, there was a Six Nations match on tonight. England and Italy. Or they playing today? I didn't get. I'm not sure. So yeah. So as I said, it's been quiet in the collecting world. I'm trying to finish off projects. We will have videos coming up. The weather's starting to get a bit better, so there will be documentary style type videos coming up, and we will possibly be getting to a show at the end of the year. So hopefully we'll see how I go there. Now they played last night, did they? Who won? Oh, please say Italy. No, the way England and that was last night. England lost. Thanks to the French. There we go. Yeah, that's fair enough. I'm a day behind. It's been hectic with family stuff and everything that's going on. So I need to clone myself. I need an assistant. Only for if YouTube would start paying me, I could actually slow down and do other things. But sure, look, that's the way the world. That's the way the cookie crumbles. What are the projects that are coming up? So we have this lad here behind me. Nearly finished. We have SAS Malayan. He's coming up. We have SAS Falklands. That project is nearly finished. We've started some other ones. We're going to do. An awful lot of people found the last video I did on the Troubles in relation to the paramilitary is very, very interesting. So we're actually going to roll the clock back, and we're going to do something similar for the War of Independence, as we call it, the 1916 Rising, I believe, as the British call it. Well, the War of Independence, which was 1918 roughly to 1918, 1919, depending who you ask, to 1921, 20. So that's what we will be doing, or 22 even. So that's what we will be doing because people found that interesting. So we'll be putting an impression together for that, and equipment and stuff that would have been used by Flying Columns in Iran. Jim Timber, hello from Poland. Hello, Jim. How are you? Kenny Rebel, hello, Kenny. How are you keeping? So yeah, so that's what's happening. I know Andrew has sent me a gift of some items that he's no longer using, so I'm waiting for them. Danny Reese has a present on the way over to him for Patrick's weekend. I thought it would have arrived this weekend, but it hasn't arrived. So that's on the way to him. There's I've been sending out stuff. I'm going to try actually and downsize the collection. I need to downsize the collection. Not downsize, more like streamline. And get rid of seconds and thirds and stuff like that. How am I going to do it? I don't know, because I can't do it on YouTube. I don't have an Instagram account, so just bought myself another British M58 pattern gas mask bag, and I've bought myself a British Light gas mask to go with the S6 mask. I'm starting collecting from the Trouble Spirit. Very good, Andrew. It's gotten expensive. I'm not going to lie. Certain things are cheap enough, but when you go into the likes of RIC or RUC helmets, the riot helmets, the riot shields, the battens even, I believe, are getting harder to find and getting a bit more expensive. The rubber bullets, they're all getting harder and harder to find, and when you do find them, the cost is gone nuts on them. So if I find anything, Andrew, I'll let you know. I don't think I have anything handy here in my drawer at the minute that I can show you from Troubles related. It's a slippery slope. It is a bloody slippery slope. Everything is a slippery slope. It's mad. Like when you think of, like, I went into the military in 1998, and we had unusual kit at that time. What's that? Ration bag. We had unusual kit at that time. There you go. There's a Mark 6 helmet that the bit has been cut out. The sides have been cut out for the riot helmets. So yeah, it's stuff like this that I like. I already have a helmet on. Well, actually, the reason that I kept that is because there's an Irish name on the back of it. Can anybody see that? Mulligan. So that's why I found that interesting. Whether it was being used by an Irish Army lad or whatever as a helmet cover, because initially we had olive drab helmet covers on the Oralite helmets that we had, the Israeli helmets. Some guys did get these and use them. So I don't know. But he's O negative, and I think O negative is a rare blood type, if I remember correctly. So yeah. There was a flak jacket going on the UK eBay for 140-ish on bits and in bits or on bits on bids. Sorry, and a Mark IV helmet. I think 200-ish. Yeah, that's about the going rate. That is about the going rate. You if you get the car boot sales, and sometimes you'll come across them like the likes of Mulvin, Stoneleigh. Some places have like specific military car boot sales or militaria car boot sales. That's where you come across the deals. Antique shops, vintage shops, thrift stores, everything like that. You just have to keep an eye on them. Guys, can you keep a lot out of the following? Guys, can you keep a lot out of the following DX that were stolen this week in Wexford? A friend of mine, 2 SMLEs, a G98, K98, Nepalese sniper, I think that means. Lee Metford, they didn't get the certs. Thanks, no problem. We'll keep an eye out for them. Mark IV with a visor are very expensive. They are very expensive. My eyeballs are O negative. I had a transfusion last week, and they are still bloodshot. That was from Tulski beer, is it? Tulski. I don't know what that Polish beer is. I can't pronounce it. So yeah, so that's the quack, as they say here in Ireland. Sorry, I'm just making sure the memo has gone out that we are gone live. And it's just gone out there now. Fantastic. Oh. Yeah, so that's it. It's what did you think of the last live, guys, where I had Jack Brown on? Because I am planning to do that with other guys. If I can get Andrew Johnson, Danny Reese, I was hoping Steelham and Stan would do it, but if some other guys, and then I have some guys that are, shall we say, notable in the industry of collecting, the likes of Rifleman Moore, who I'm friends with, Dickie Townsley, who another chap that I'm friends with, the likes of those guys. I don't know. I'm looking for ideas because I understand. I know like guys like coming in at the Friday Night Lives and just having a chat and a joke and things like that. But it's nice to spice it up. It's nice to change things as well. Sounds good. Imperial War Museum North, just down the road from me, are having a Northern Ireland Troubles exhibition in the next weekend. Hopefully, I'll go. Definitely go see it. The last live stream was extremely good. Yeah, okay. So sounds like a plan. If I can get more of the guys online. See, the problem is with Friday nights. I know Danny is busy, and Andrew has. I think Andrew only uses an iPad or a tablet, but it can be done. It can be done. We can figure it all out. Jude Steins actually as well. The Irish Shooting Channel. I have talked to him about it as well, so he's interested in doing it. So yeah, so we'll figure it out. We might want to. Have you any questions, guys, for me? Because that was what we used to do that a lot. So if you have any questions, or if you've seen anything in the collection, or if you've anything you want to know about, like the likes of Off Banner, World War II, things like that I may have an answer for, let me know in the comments, and I'll try and answer for them. Or if you see stuff behind me or up here, like my hats are up here, my peak caps, I have helmets here, I have more helmets behind me. My movie props, shall we say, are in safes and stuff over here. My books are over there, so if any of you have any questions on anything, and I have drawers in front of me here as well with different bits and bobs that we can pull from if people want to talk about. You're more than welcome. I think an interview with Jude would be great. Yeah, we can do that. There's no hassle there at all. There's no issue with having a chat with Jude. I know I chatted to him already. Excuse me, about the idea, and he was up for it. He was game for it. I do have some videos shot with him actually that are in the editing stage. It was very windy the day we did it, so the sound quality isn't the best. So I'm still tinkering with the sound to try and get it all sorted. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get to more Irish shows as well this year, because it's quite expensive. I'm not gonna lie, it is quite expensive for me to go to England. On every show I go to England, you're talking the guts of 200 or 300 sterling just for flights, or the ferry on average is working about 250 to 270 euros, and then if you're going over for, we'll say, a full weekend of 3 days, if you budget 100 quid for food and drink and accommodation or petrol or diesel, or if something goes wrong, it can get quite expensive. So not that I'm not going to try and get to some of them this year as well, but we will try and get to some more Irish shows this year as well. Does anyone know the price of Vickers helmets are going at the minute? They're roughly about 400 to 500 euros for a Vickers helmet, the Irish Vickers helmet anyway. The 1970s baton rounds are expensive. I'm assuming that they are difficult to get hold of. Now and again, you see them on eBay, and again, very expensive. Yes, they, they are very expensive. You're talking about the one with it looks like a rocket with a pointy head on it. They're the first ones that come in. Then they had the timber one. Was it timber first? Then that one. Um, I've seen them going for about £100. Believe it or not, those ones between £70 to £100. So yeah, they can be very, very expensive. Andrew Fox. I'll try and get a cheap one day. Yeah, they will come around. They will come around. It is pretty expensive. It is pretty expensive. It's very expensive. To get to places for, especially for me. No, thankfully Danny Reese, who I just see pop in there, he puts me up in his house for the initial time when I come over, or if I'm going home and stuff like that. Yeah, so it can be expensive. As I said, the ferry roughly works out between €250 to €270. You're roughly talking. So, say if you're there for 3 days, I like to budget £100 per day, so that's £300. And then you're talking maybe another £100 of diesel down on top of that to and from the site. So it can be expensive. And if you're going to Stoneleigh, you're specifically bringing pocket money to go and spend. So yeah, so it can be expensive. We'll feed you our shows. Yeah. I like Yorkshire. I have to get to Yorkshire again. I have to get to Odyssey. I've been promising to go to Odyssey. And they're so close to each other. I don't know what I'm going to do. So we'll play it by ear at the minute. And obviously it's with what I do for a living. This is my busy time. So to try and get holidays as well, it can sometimes be a bit of a pain in the arse. We're in Kingspan. Yes, I am. Oh, sorry, this side. Kingspan. There we go. Kingspan. Try and get me a sponsorship, Danny, will you? This is a football team, family football team. Well, the county of where some of my family comes from is from there. So it's football. Actually, it's Gaelic football. It's not your football that you have in England. We actually can pick up the ball and stuff like that. It's mad. We have two national sports here. So you have hurling and you have football. So where I come from, it's all hurling, which is the one with the stick. The northern you go, the more northern in the country you go, it's more football. Good sport as well. So it just happens that I have family in the north, pretty much just right beside Enniskillen. So it's all football, and then from where I come, it's hurling. Happy Saint from Wales. Yes, we did borrow St. Patrick from Wales. Hi Andy Scott, cheers bro. Bullet type, yes, the bullet types are expensive. Sold my last batting round for £5 to Dickie. When did you sell that? Was it that the last day he was down for £5? Bloody hell. Wearing Kingspan top, yes. Jim Timber, happy St. Patrick's Day, folks. You're more than welcome, Jim. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, so that's it. Collection it's not been quiet. I have been getting bits and bobs here and there. This came in. If any of you know what that is, it is the number 2 Commando. The lads that were involved in it. No, it is a reproduction because you're not going to find an original one. Sen Nazaire. These were the Sen Nazaire boys, and I kindly got this off of Danny Reese. He was decluttering some of his collection, and I picked it up. So I was going to go in with my SF stuff, my Special Forces collection. So I have Royal Marine Commandos. I have Royal Marine Commandos, I have SAS, right through the decades. I have Royal Marine Commandos from the Falklands. I have a French Foreign Legion one around somewhere. I have Australian SAS. So my SAS collection, or my Special Forces collection, is coming along as well in headdress wise. But I initially started collecting. That's what I initially started collecting was headdresses, berets. I have a box. I have 2 boxes of berets up there. And one of the videos today actually, when it comes up later, I'll give you a sneak peek. It's about the IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces, and it's headdresses from them. So yeah, hurling is very dangerous. Wallop. It's like a bunch of nutters with baseball bats. Yeah, I've heard hurling being described as a riot with a goal at either end of it. Need to turn a light on, John, or put 50p in the meter. I'm actually, you know what I can do? Brighten things up. Is if I just leave this on and something or other. Does that make things brighter? I don't know. There we go. Or will I get in trouble off of? Will I get in trouble off of YouTube? So we'll leave it at that. Might give us a bit more light. I think my light is going. That's what's wrong. The bulb is actually going. I would have Zulu Dawn on, please. I probably could find it on YouTube or something like that. Maybe it's called hurling. Yeah, I love hurling. I love hurling. Hurling is a sport and a half to have. So if any of you recommend it, go watch YouTube. Go watch hurling on YouTube and stuff like that, and watch a proper sport. It's on YouTube. Is it on YouTube? But I don't know whether I'd get in trouble for having it on here behind me, and on like would there be a copyright issue with that? So we won't do that. If I get banned over you, I'll kill you. Alright, hang on a second, I'll try and find it. Oh, look, there's me. Oh, that's it. Space. Zulu dancing? No. Oh. Sorry, guys, I'm just going to have a look at this. So DAWN. No, don't do that. Don't do that, John. Zulu Dawn full movie. Right, now if I get in trouble over this, Danny, I'll turn the volume down to it, man. No. It's on YouTube. Put it on. No, as it's already on YouTube. Oh, okay, no problem. Have you got a good collection of magazines, SLRs, Bren mags, etc.? I don't actually. I have a lot of airsoft magazines because a lot of my props are airsoft. Because it's easier in Ireland to get them than it is to get DX or blank fire stuff like that. So I don't really have much. And in Ireland as well, you can't have a 30 round capacity magazine. Well, I think you can have it, but you can't use it. If you had it in a real firearm, it has to be under 5, I think, is the capacity, or something like that. How many actors does it take to change a light bulb? 10. Want to do the job. And the other night to say, I've got it done. I could have done it better. We made Zulus dance all right. A few martinis, fire at them. So there you go. No, it's on there. Happy, 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 happy. Um, uh, which Zulu Dawn or what was the one? Rock Strips one. That was just Zulu, wasn't it? So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure which I prefer. And your new Zulu book, actually, my new Zulu book is up there in my bookshelf, so I could be referencing as I watch this thing behind me. So yeah. So actually, just speaking about decluttering, actually, how many of you in your collection, or how many of you in your days, end up with a box of this? Right? And what this is just patches and randomness. So like stuff in here actually that I should be on display and I should be using. So I have an RMP, like I have a load of these rank markings on sliders. So there's a sergeant. There's a lance corporal. There's another sergeant. I have a load of sergeant ones. So I really should put these in like a picture frame or something. So we have a set of sergeants. We have a lance corporal. We have a captain. We have a set of captains. I do. We have colour sergeant. I believe that one is. Another lance corporal. So I'm missing actually I'm missing a full corporal. Another sergeant. I have a 2 pip lieutenant. I have a captain Royal MP. And I have a lieutenant Royal MP. So I mean, like could put them in like a picture frame, and if I put that one in the middle, so then you'd have like a separate. I'd have to get an RMP embroidered on the bottom of that one. So yeah, so I have them. Lance corporal. I've only got one colour sergeant. DPM captain. There's the lance corporal one. So is that a sergeant? That's a set of sergeants. So why buy a single sergeant here? I don't know. Then I have a rare Ulster second UDR epaulet, which I need to keep actually because they're hard to get. I have patches that Danny sent me that has just gone into this box because that's why I've dug it out. So I have UN patches plus the Australian advisor. We have Rifles cap badge, Green Jackets cap badge, Rangers cap badge, Rangers backing for the new regiment. So that's going to all go in there. These are kindly got these off of Danny as well. These are light infantry patches or light infantry cap badges. I need to do I actually have a braid for these. I need to do a video on them. Medics armbands. Why I have them, I have no idea. Royal Military Police armband. No idea why I have that. Sorry, there's a lot of stuff coming in here. And my new Zulu sweet rank slides, bro. Yeah, I have tons of this stuff today. Steve Shanahan. Hello, what's new? Nothing, buddy. How are you? Any relation, Steve Shanahan? I'm sure. Cap badges. Cap badges and everything and anything. So I think that's a warrant officer's cap badge or a warrant officer's rank. I have that. What's that one? Royal Ulster Rifles cap badge. Signals collar dogs. Lovett Scouts cap badge. Did I have a cap badge on a Lovett's ACL? So I don't know why I have a second one. Blackened UDR cap badge. Royal Ulster or Royal Munster Fusiliers cap badge, original. In a bag. I don't know why it's in a bag. Munster Fusilier shoulder titles. Then there's just buttons, Marine Corps stuff, because I do actually collect Pacific Marine Corps stuff as well. Such as rank slides, again, Staff Sergeant. No, that was a Gunnery Sergeant actually, back then. It was a Gunnery Sergeant. Right, so that's that bag done. What else have we? Let's go through my Bundeswehr Cold War stuff. So I mean, like that's Polish, I believe, Polish leopard print, if I'm correct. Mr. Jim Timber. Loads of East German shoulder boards. East German, I think that's a signals cap badge. They do actually organise stuff, so I mean, like, that's somewhat organised in the fact that it's all Cold War East and West German stuff. More questions. Green jackets are the rifles now, or something like that. They are. The green jackets, the light infantry, and a few other rifles regiments and light infantry regiments were all amalgamated into the rifles regiment. I don't think so, because I'm from Clare. So it's a common enough name around this area in Clare and Munster and Limerick and stuff. But I don't think I'm actually any relation. That is the crown off of warrant officers or colour sergeants rank. We have desert KD stripes. Why? I don't know, because I know KD stuff. I do actually have a KD shirt. More Marine Corps rank markings. That's actually the. Where did I put that other one? That's actually the other of that. So there we go. Then we have, they're the female ones, I believe. Because they're different sizes. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm not. And in World War II, they're actually gunnery sergeant. Lovat Scout shoulder title. Randomly. I could put that crown with that, and then I could make a colour sergeant wherever I put the crown. There you go. Only need the light infantry. Every other rifle cap badge is unnecessary. Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with you, because I'm sort of fond of reading about the light infantry and their escapades. Great film in the background. Thank Danny for that one. I hope YouTube doesn't kick me off now over having a look. That is an original World War II Lance Corporal stripe. No, these are the ones I get confused with. That is Regimental Sergeant Major. So that's WO1. And then this is Company Sergeant Major, WO2. Or am I having these the wrong way around? I'm not sure. One is one. I know. Somebody help me. Andrew Johnson, help me. Jungle Green Lance Corporal stripe. Don't know why I have that. Regular corporate stripes. More regular corporate stripes. More regular sergeant stripes. I need to put all these in a frame. More regular sergeant stripes. Royal Ulster Rifle shoulder title, original. I think I have a second one in here somewhere. I should have a second one in here somewhere. I do. There we go. There we go. They're very black, you can barely make them out. WO1 RSM. So that will be that one, is it? WO2 Company Sergeant Major. So that would be that one. Or is that the Sergeant Major and that's the Company Sergeant Major? I'm not quite sure. Got the Sergeant Major and the Company Sergeant Major. Yeah, okay. Got the Sergeant Major and Company Sergeant Major. Yeah, so which is which though? Which is the company Sergeant Major and which is the regimental Sergeant Major? Or do they have a different one altogether? Is the Royal Seal. So what the hell is this one then? Okay. Marine Corps Lance Corporal Stripes? Or Corporal Stripes, full Corporal. 4th SAS shoulder title. Another Lance Corporal Stripe. My old battalion, 4th Battalion, now disbanded. I believe Denny got one of them off me. More jungle green Lance Corporal Stripes. 1st Marine Division, the Guadalcanal Boys. Famous from Pacific. They were 1st Division, 1st Marine Division. Jungle green Sergeant Stripes. Oh, did I put that crown back in here? I'll put it different. Another Lovat Scout shoulder title. Another Sergeant Jungle Green shoulder title. I should frame these. Another. Last but not least, we have a 4th SAS one. And did I have that out already? Did I show that already? KD Stripes. Nice, they can all go in there. I can't see your message, Danny, because I'm well over covered up because it says CSM Love Heart with Reed. So I can't make out what the rest of it is. Right, so put all these back in this bag. I've never done a video on these actually. I could do these. Is Brazzards. There's the Sergeant's Brazzard. Lance Corporal's Brazzard. UDR because they actually had rifle rank markings that they carried over from the Royal Ulster Rifles. 2 blank ones. And a bloody Navy anchor thingy that I have no idea what that is. So yeah. So that's my box of random bits that I either need to frame, or I need to move on, or I need to do something with it. CSM is with the wreath. Okay, no problem. Now I understand. So what's the other one then? Have you done any Irish Army videos? I've done a few. I've done Irish Army webbing, PLC webbing, Irish Army barracks jacket. I'm not sure if the one is still up about the Irish Army beret. I don't know if that's still up. Yeah, I could do more on the Irish Army. I haven't really done much. I did a one not so long ago on the Congo Medal. Yeah. So yeah, I suppose I could do a few more. I got a new tattoo on my on which cheek. So when I bend down, my ex-wife says, "Whoa, oh God." I actually have a tattoo on my bum that I lost a bet with Mr. Steve Davis, Mr. Danny Reese. Or no, yeah, Danny wasn't involved in it actually. It was Pete Neal, Steve Davis, and Dom. Three good friends of mine. And I still haven't. I haven't got it covered up yet. I need to get it covered up because the bet is over now. I'm just after looking. I'm just after spotting this. We go through this random drawer. They actually have to be posted to bloody. I had them in England with me, and I forgot them. They have to go to Andrew Johnson. Now that I remember it. We have more World War II stripes up here, so I need to put them in my random box over here. Well, I want to see that now. No, you're not. I have an SA-80 sling. I have Camel cigarette box. Old gold cigarette box. They were very small, actually. Is that the size of them? I have cigarette cards. World War One cigarette cards. That's actually all the Irish one. It's one of them. This is the one. Yeah, this is the Irish ones. Little Irish and more cigarettes. Philip Morris's, called Philip Morris's, America's finest cigarette. Chelsea cigarettes. I shall return. These are all American ones, actually. I thought I had Woodbines and stuff like that. Chesterfield cigarettes. These are only boxes now, YouTube, so don't lose your marbles. Philip Moore's Super Lights. Little box of matches. More cigarette cards from the First World War. I should really frame all these. Those are World War II ones. Or Navy ones, actually. Sorry, that's the Navy stack from the Players' Cut. And Lucky Strikes. And more cards. Actually, Danny, remind me. There were small people back then, hence the small cigarettes. Yeah, probably. Remind me, what did I put into your package that I sent you over the other day? I know there was a 4 battalion flash in it. There was Royal Ulster Rifles flashes in it. Oh, I do have the player's box somewhere. Yeah, okay. So that's a player's box, right? That's a player's box. Right. Player's box. So maybe you only got like 5 cigarettes in this, and whatever is in this one, 20. Need to glue that, it's starting to fall apart. What else is in my drawer of randomness? How to keep well in wartime. It's a reproduction book anyway, because there's a barcode on it. Wartime cookery. To save fuel and food value. Potato shortbread. Is fat cakes in these, or lardy cake, I wonder. Because if it is, actually, I'll try and make it. Minced beef roll. And it says corned beef. So, yeah, that's not going to be very edible. Joining up. A handy guide to every recruit. All you want to know. I think this is Second World War. Or the First World War. Army, Navy and Air Force. What will we see? News for the troops. In France, you will still get your Daily Mail printed in Paris. Also, they're advertising the newspaper. Thank you very much. Ernest Brown, MP. Call up. Field Marshal. A word in your ear. Today, the young men of Britain are rallying. Oh, so these are all rank markings that you need to know. The stuff they give the troops Monday. So this is supposedly the menu you get. So on a Monday you get roast beef, roast potatoes, Brussels sprouts, fruit pudding, and bread. Tuesday you get curried sausage and rice, onions, boiled potatoes, baked jam roll, and bread. On a Wednesday you get roast beef, roast potatoes, cabbage, pineapple cubes, and bread. Thursday you get brown stew, roast potatoes, carrots and onions, baked date pudding, and bread. So you only get fed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. What happened to Friday, Saturday, Sunday? I don't know. Yes, I know it's called lardy cake, Danny. Badges, postcards. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I remember. I sent you all the Olympics postcards. About pay. What about pay? I'm not actually. I must read this again. Leave. In the fighting services, leave is a privilege, not a right. In the army, it is normally amounts of 7 days every 3 months, while extra weekends and short leave may be granted to the soldier at the discretion of the CO. In addition, you may apply for at any time for compassionate leave in case of births, deaths, sickness, etc. at home over and above your normal leave. Free travel warrants to any part of the country are issued twice yearly. Very little interesting book. I might actually read it out properly. Lardy cake. Yes, I know. We'll have to have lardy cake when I get up. I used to work as a roof tiler and met a mate with a roll up in his mouth years later, and I said, "Liz, you are still smoking," and he said, "It's the same cigarette." It kept going out. Zulu strike. Are they killing each other yet? Stars. There's another box of cigarettes. There's 10 in that one. So maybe the other boxes, the littler boxes are 5, whereas that's a 10 box. So get into the little box. Some photos of me when I was in the military. No, I'm not going to. If I find one of me on my own, I will show it. Otherwise, I'm not. And there's none of me on my own. So can I show them? Wise eating in wartime. I should actually do like cookery ones, like Pete does and stuff. They have these little cookbooks. What can you do with milk? Drink it. But I might actually start doing that. Oh, so that's that one done. No, I will though. I will. Seriously. I'm getting it in the neck that I didn't try the lardy cake when I was over the last time. So I'm going to have to try it. This time I go over. The next time I go over. No, that box is too hard to go. So we'll try. No, I won't do that one. We'll do this one. No, we've done that one already. We'll do this one. Oh, yeah. So we have medals. I need to find somewhere to put them. We have Eye Shield Anti-Gas Mark II. Danny Reese is ringing me. Why are you ringing me, Danny? Hello? Yes? Oh, really? Oh, no. Oh, well. Oh, well. I just got a message there off you saying, where, anyway. But just because I fucking think behind me. Oh, well. Time to go, anyway. I don't know neither. But sure. Obviously, someone's got it. Probably.